Hello all and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I have a very interesting topic that always seems to fascinate me, and this is relationships and money. A friend of mine recommended a podcast called You Up by Jordana and Jared. Discussed this email they received about a guy that had a dilemma. His girlfriend is really altruistic and doesn't care about money as much as he does, but he is infatuated with money. He is struggling with making a decision with the relationship. Before we get into it, I would love it if you hit the like and subscribe. It will really help my channel grow. And at the same time, subscribe to the You Up podcast and the YouTube channel. I leave the link in the description. Now let's get to it.
I'll go for it. Email, I love my girlfriend, we're great for now, but I could see money becoming our downfall.
Let's do it.
My girlfriend, 27, recently started a PhD program. She will be in school and internships until she is 31 to 32 years old. She is in a program for humanitarian reasons, which shows the kind of person she is, but it's not the type of career which pays well. I, however, am not as altruistic. I chose to work in tech because I want to make good money and be able to provide my children with the same childhood I did.
I could never understand how someone could choose a career strictly over passion and not money. Let's be honest. Passion does not pay the bills. Also, to go as far as getting a PhD for something that's not a good return on investment is a horrible idea. I love how he says he's not altruistic. I respect the man. He's all about his money. But to be honest with you, after some time, no one wants to deal with that office politics. It gets really tiring when all you care about is money and doing something you really hate. To me, pay is not everything, but it's mostly everything. I have to have a good balance of something I like doing or could tolerate and getting paid well.
I want to be wealthy, well off, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I don't love my job, but it will make it so I can live the life I want. My worry is that because of the career path my girlfriend has chose, the burden of paying for things such as house, etc. in the future is going to fall on me, which stresses me out. However, she will be making starving wages for the next 4 years and not really able to save anything while she's in school. She also says she wants to have kids in her early 30s, which is right after her program.
The stress he has about being the main one in the family is really legit. I would be petrified of that as well. You see, if he wants to have a family and have kids, he's thinking he has to front most of the bill. He has a big decision to make. He admits he truly loves her altruism. It sounds like this girl has a very big heart. But in the same time, he knows eventually that's gonna wear off and he's gonna resent her tremendously. Money stress is a real thing. He's going into full panic mode. What do you guys think so far? Is he being super paranoid or do you think he has a legit concern? Drop a comment below. Now let's continue.
However, I do feel resentment building at times that the burden is going to fall on me. I understand she wouldn't be the person that I love if it wasn't for her altruism. I just have this image of me slaving away 5 years from now at work while she gets to enjoy her work and have normal hours.
It's a hard question to ask yourself because you know
Right.
like the right thing if you see in like the movies and storybooks is like money doesn't matter. We can do it, but the truth is people have different lifestyles that they want. And
Right.
part of getting to that lifestyle is partially who you choose to marry. And
He-
how you feel about the other person.
Right.
And what their contributions affects the relationship.
People who say money is not everything is not realistic. Money is not the only thing, but money is everything. Money gives you options. You see, the money that he's gonna bring in is giving her all this flexibility to do all the humanitarian work that she loves doing. Jordana is so right. This is not the movies. This is real life. All that, you falling in love after money, is not true. Her lack of financial contribution is gonna be a big problem. You already see it. No one wants to be the one to carry the full burden. This is really a stressful situation because he really does not want to resent her, but deep down inside, he knows he's about to.
If I'm sitting here miserable that I'm doing something that I hate, not getting paid and not living the life that doing what I hate I thought would give me, right? Like he even says, he's like, I'm not here for the job.
Right. And he's self-aware. He's saying, I'm not that altruistic.
Right.
I want to make money.
Man, Jared brings up a good point. If you are doing a job you hate, only because you get to enjoy the life you love with all this money, but you can't because the partner you're with is not carrying their weight, that's not gonna last. What is worse is she is okay with it. You can't force her to do something that she feels like is not wrong. We really need to continue because this is getting wild.
You know, there's an old saying, you marry for money, you pay for it every day of your life. You know, you're gonna.
It's funny. My mom's saying is everyone gets boring. Rich people get boring slower. But my mom's also been divorced like 5 times.
It's like the saying that I heard, out of all people, it was a janitor. He was actually right. He said the small things that you find, it's not a big deal. After a while, when it's compounding, it becomes extremely annoying. Money is such an important topic. If you're not in line with someone when it comes to money, it could be a financial disaster. It's a very good thing that at least he's thinking about it. Many of us have friends that are in relationships and we see the red flags that they don't. And we try to explain it to them and they really don't see it. They're blinded. At least in this case, he recognizes something is wrong and he doesn't like it. Let's continue.
He never says, I went to her and told her it's important to me that I live with these specific things. I don't know what the specifics are, but like, I don't want living in a 2-bedroom apartment with kids. He's saying
that's not the life that I want.
Right.
Yeah.
She's okay with it. Well, I don't give a what she's okay with. What do you want? Mm-hmm. What is your taste? He's kind of like offshoring his taste to her and then going, you know, I guess if we fall in love, we got to do what I can afford. And, you know, like it's not really fair to her, I don't think.
Money talk could be difficult and really uncomfortable. But at this point, he's just prolonging the inevitable, which is possibly he might need to move on. If he cannot talk to her about money now, then what's he gonna do when he ends up getting married? At this point, if you get married to someone who you already know is a spender or a saver, you can't expect anything different once you get married. That's just who they are. And if she doesn't care about money now and you care about it that much, you guys are completely on the different ends of the spectrum. Unless really you guys could meet in the middle or work something out, which usually that's the best relationships.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that might happen is where he doesn't believe. He said he doesn't believe her that she's actually okay being in the apartment, right?
That's a miscommunication.
Well, no, I think in his mind he's kind of like she gets to play both the she gets to play both the like I'll live anywhere with you, while not, he doesn't truly believe she thinks that, so she gets to like sort of have the morality of like, I don't even care about money, but she has it.
While having money.
Yes.
While having
which is sort of
comfortable enough for her.
Which is sort of the most annoying of both worlds, because then you're not even appreciated for what you're providing. Mm-hmm. So I can sort of see why it's sort of like, he might almost rather, if he doesn't believe her, I think he would almost rather her be like, yeah, money is important to me too. It seems like you're bringing that to the table, and that's something that attracts me to you. Because I think people want to be. I think people also want to be appreciated for what they're bringing to the table. No one wants to think they're only with someone for their money. But I think on the other hand, you also want to feel like your contribution is appreciated and isn't like, oh, I don't even care about that.
Jordana brings up an excellent point. That would actually make matters even worse. The fact that you are so passionate about something and someone's just like, it doesn't matter. You're thinking about buying a house, a mansion, nice ass car. This person's just like, I'm okay with 2-bedroom apartment. I'm okay with buying this cheaper vehicle. It really doesn't matter to me. No, come on. You have to be able to strive for certain things in your life. You can't just allow things to just come your way and just accept it. So there's a big difference between money arguments and money debates. If you're having a money argument, that basically means you guys are so far away removed from each other that you're just not going to meet in the middle. And you're just going to argue and argue and argue because one person just wants to win and the other person is not willing to lose. So don't get confused with thinking a money debate is a bad thing. It's actually a healthy thing. It's two smart people trying to reach a consensus. So what would you do if you had made the decision? Would you stay or would you leave? A very, very tough choice. Leave a comment down below, and until next time, see you in the next video.